I'm not going to change anything. Hopefully you're not going to change anything. But speaking of changes, Adrian Rodriguez now gets his turn of at-bats. This is his first game back in the PRIBL. Last year we got to see him. So if you're a fan of the PRIBL and you were with us last year, you know Adrian Rodriguez. He's number 27. He walked in his first at-bat. He's a slick fielding shortstop, middle infielder, fantastic glove man. Really good approach at the plate as well. He bats with nobody on and nobody out to lead things off in the bottom of the fourth inning for Team Tyenos. Tyenos have the lead. Caught on and missed. Good job of pitching, and back on the mound is Kapono Kahale. On for his fourth inning of work. He gave up 2 runs in the first inning, but that's been it. So I'm really liking Kapono, and he fields that one from Rodriguez. Throws to first base, and he's out now and retired. Good job by Kapono Kahale. He's done a really good job on the mound. So Rodriguez is retired. Caleb Carey bats from the left side. Carey in his at-bat takes a strike. Really good game so far. 2-0's the score in beautiful Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, part of the PRIBL. Had an off day yesterday. Nobody played yesterday. Takes away to even up the count. 1-1. Kapono Kahale throws to Caleb Carey with 1 out. Nobody on base. Beautiful day. Got to spend a beautiful evening with my wife last night. We went swimming with in the bioluminescence water. I mean, if you've never seen the bioluminescence water here in Puerto Rico, it's beautiful. Just please do yourself a favor and search it up. If you haven't seen it, you do yourself a favor and do that. And if you're ever in Puerto Rico, make sure you go out and do that. So many wonderful things here in Puerto Rico. Last year was my first time in Puerto Rico, and I absolutely loved it. I spent about a little under 2 weeks, and this year I'm staying 2 weeks. A little extended vacation for me, working vacation as my wife calls it. Here's the pitch. Just high, draws the walk, so he's aboard. Caleb Carey walks. Bringing Ashton Weathersby to the plate. Weathersby struck out in his first at-bat. Checks on the runner. Carey, he's safe. Doesn't dive back, but steps over there. He's safe. Runner on first base takes his lead. Cut on and miss. Cut on and missed. Ashton Weathersby. Weathersby's a big guy. He has a good approach to in the batter's box as well. He's been had a bit of tough luck in the PRIBL, but a good hitter. Bats from the right side against Kapono. Comes set, checks on the runner. Checks on him again. Here's the pitch, quick pitch. Throw down, no, bobbled by the catcher. Stolen base by Carey, so he gets aboard, and he steals second base in scoring position now. With 1 out, Adrian Rodriguez led things off with a grounder back to the pitcher Kapono for the first out. Caleb Carey walked, and now it's Ashton Weathersby with the runner on second base in scoring position. Shortstop checks in on him. Here's the pitch from Kapono. High fastball cut on and missed. So struck out again. Weathersby brings up Dominic Masso. Got to talk with Mr. Masso, Dominic's father, his family in attendance, rooting on him. Here's the pitch. Slammed into foul territory. First baseman Reynolds going over there to get it, but just out of play. Reynolds was all over that one. That's the way you like to see your first baseman, Braylon Reynolds, track that ball, but ran out of real estate. Tons of foul territory, foul area here on both right side and left side. Big ballpark here in Aguadilla. True left field and right field. 325 on both sides. The ball gets away. Throw down. We're going to have a play at third base. And he is out of there. Good throw by Kaler. Braden Kaler guns down the would-be base runner. Caleb Carey thought he could take it, but he got gunned down instead. And that does it for Team Tyenos. They're retired. Nobody left on base. Good job by Conquistadores and their defense. And they're coming to bat in the top of the fifth inning. 2-0 is the score. Conquistadores have not scored. They've been shut out by Team Tyenos thus far. Let's see if Conquistadores can get their first run in the fifth inning. We'll be back live. This is Anthony DeSanto, part of the PRIBL, Puerto Rican International Baseball League. It's a college wooden bat league. We'll be back momentarily. Back live, this is Anthony DeSanto with the PRIBL, Puerto Rican International Baseball League, bringing you this broadcast live. You can find us on PRIBL on YouTube, Puerto Rican International Baseball League, and search us. This game is being televised live between Conquistadores and Team Tyenos. This is the fifth inning. 2-0 the score. Tyenos have the lead. Conquistadores have been shut out. This is the first time the Conquistadores have been shut out so far this long in the PRIBL. Conquistadores are 3-0. Last time they played Team Tyenos, they tied 3-3. Takes 2 strikes in a row from the new pitcher on the mound for Team Tyenos. Just low, skips in. Good pitch just misses again to the banner of Conquistadores, as they get their turn of at bats in the top of the 5th inning. 2-0 the score. Nobody on, nobody out. Takes it low. 3-2 now. Full count to the leadoff batter. Let's see if Conquistadores can score here in the 5th inning. Cut on and missed. First out, strikeout. Theodores goes down on strikes. Capono Cajale now gets his turn of at-bats. So Theodores is retired on the strikeout. Good job of pitching for Team Tyenos. Yeah, that's Malachi Lyon. I'd be lying if it wasn't Lyon, but that is Malachi Lyon on the mound. Yeah, that's right, I can be funny too. Team Tyenos play some defense behind Malachi Lyon. The new pitcher on the mound takes a strike, does Capono right there. Good fastball from Lyon, Malachi Lyon. And Team Tyenos playing with a lot of confidence against Conquistadores. Takes another strike. Capono, the batter. Hit him. Gets on base the hard way. It doesn't matter. Conquistadores need some runners. And Capono Cajale hit by pitch. He is on first base. His teammates of Tyenos coming to talk to Malachi Lyon. To settle him down. Conquistadores looking to score. They've been shut out in this PRIBL game. So Jonziel Baez looks to get a hit or move his teammate around. Capono on first base. He's done a really nice job on the mound for Conquistadores. He's given up 2 runs, but that's been it. That was in the first inning, way back in the first inning. This game is moving along quickly. Cut on and miss. Good fastball from Lyon, Malachi Lyon, the new pitcher now for, oh, there's puppies in the park. Bark in the park. I have 3 cats, so I don't think they'd be welcome at Bark in the Park here. Bring your puppy to the ballpark. Here's the pitch from Lyon. Gets away from Ortega, allowing the runner to get to second base scoring position with 1 out. So Lyon got Theodores to strike out. He hit Capono with the pitch. And now it's Jonziel Baez with the runner in second base in scoring position. Could this be the inning they score their first run? Hits him again. Back-to-back HBPs the hard way. This is not the Malachi Lyon that I know of on the mound. A little wild right here as he tangles with Hayden Bledsoe coming to bat with runners on first and second. Runners on first and second. They take their leads. Corners come in a little bit, expecting a bunt. Let's see if Bledsoe does that. Nope. Takes a ball down low. So Conquistadores are in the driver's seat right now with 1 out. Hayden Bledsoe, the third baseman, infielder, bats. Takes ball 2 now. He is definitely looking good in the driver's seat with 2-0 count. Good speed on the bases at second base. So head coach coming out to talk to Lyon. I don't think we're going to have a pitching change, but we might. You never know. But everybody in the infield comes together to talk about what they're going to do later for lunch or what they're going to do later tonight. Talk about their day off yesterday. But either way, I'll be back. Runners on first and second. Malachi Lyon on the mound. Hayden Bledsoe at the plate. Stay with me. All right, now that that's over, that was an extended walk to the mound and conversation. I'm surprised the umpire didn't step in and make it quicker. I just got delivered a water. Thank you, Mr. Skipper, the younger of the Skipper boys. Bledsoe squares the bat. Here come the first baseman. Let's see if we have a bunt on. No, he takes it and pulls it back for a strike. So 2-0 from 2-0 to now 2-1. So whatever the manager did to talk to his pitcher, he had a good conversation. And the throw behind, good inside move, diving back safely. Kapono Kahali, the lead runner on second base, he got hit by a pitch, and then Jonziel Baez, the runner on first base, he also got hit by a pitch, and now we got Hayden Bledsoe with one out. Let's see what he can do for these Conquistadores. Takes another strike, so now 2-2. Good job by the pitcher Lyon to get back in this at-bat. Just took a sip of water. 2-2 the count. Cut out and miss. Good fastball overpowers Bledsoe, so he goes down for the second out. Huge out for Team Tyenos right there. But not out of the woods yet. Leadoff hitter Joel Cortez steps to bat. He's the leadoff hitter for Conquistadores. Gets his third at-bat. Cortez had a base hit in his first at-bat, and then he walked in his second. So here's his third at-bat, now with runners on base and one in scoring position. Needs a big hit right here. Let's see if he can do it. So after retiring Bledsoe, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Malachi Lyon, the pitcher for Tyenos. Here's the pitch. Cut on and fouled back. So Malachi Lyon, this is the Malachi Lyon that we're used to. Just coming at hitters and attacking hitters. He also is an excellent two-way player. Mr. Fuentes in the building. Joel Cortez, the batter, with runners on first and second. They take their leads. Checks on him, and here's the pitch. Misses down low. Try to get him to chase, but he didn't. Good job by Cortez, the batter, the shortstop for his Conquistadores. Conquistadores are undefeated. They're 3-0 with a tie. They tied Tyenos 3-3 in their first game against each other. Here's their second meeting. Skips in. Better cover up home. You never know. Good job by Lyon to cover up home. Ortega, that ball was spiked into the dirt and might have hit the plate and kicked off the plate and went to the backstop to allow the runners to take their base extra. Second and third now, both runners in scoring position. Huge at bat. This is a 3-1 pitch coming up. In the driver's seat is Joel Cortez. Let's see what he can do here. If he can cash both these runners in, this would be a huge hit for Conquistadores. Big pitch right here. It stays inside, bases loaded. How about that? Conquistadores with 2 outs, bases loaded. Joel Cortez, what a fantastic leadoff hitter for Conquistadores. He's reached base all 3 times. Now it's up to Julian Detrixie. Julian Detrixie, the batter, bats with the bases loaded. This is the guy you want to get. You do not want the guy on deck. Connor Anderson looming on deck as Malachi Lyon comes from the windup, loses his hat. There's another ball. So digging himself into a hole, Malachi Lyon. Team Tyenos clinging to this 2-0 shutout. Can they keep Conquistadores off the board? Here's the pitch. Slammed into the infield. Adrian Rodriguez throws him out. Detrixie is retired. Adrian Rodriguez again, fantastic shortstop defensively for his Tyenos, and they fail to score. Conquistadores leave the bases loaded. Excellent job of bending but not breaking Malachi Lyon and Tyenos. They're coming to bat as Conquistadores put their head down and go back on the field. Down 2-0 as Tyenos come to bat with the lead. This is Anthony DeSanto. We'll be back momentarily. I'll drink my water. You drink your water. Enjoy wherever you're listening and watching from. In Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, part of the PRIBL. We'll be back momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here in a beautifully played defensively and well-pitched, excellent defensive game between Tyenos and Conquistadores. New pitcher on the mound. That is Clayton Blummel. They're not messing around. They're bringing in their aces This has been a fantastic game. This has been the best game so far between these two teams. This is the fourth game between for all these teams. This is the Monday game we saw, Tuesday game, Thursday, didn't play Friday, and now we're playing here Saturday. Clayton Blummel on the mound against Masso. Dominic Masso leads things off here in the bottom. Home team Tyenos bats with the lead. Takes a strike, does Masso. 2-0 the score. Masso struck out in an earlier appearance. Let's see what he does here. Takes another strike right there, so now 2 strikes against him. Leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Dominic Masso against Clayton Blummel, the new pitcher. Blummel deals. Good pitch. Just misses low for ball 4, though. Good 3-2 pitch from Blummel. Masso's aboard. Good eye from Masso. A lot of hitters become undisciplined with the 3-2 pitch, and that was a good 3-2 pitch from Blummel. He's done a really nice job in the PRIBL, Clayton Blummel, on the mound. And he tangles here with the leadoff hitter, Malachi Lyon. We just saw him as he offers to bunt. Third baseman was playing really deep. Lyon wanted to take advantage of that. Lyon's a fantastic leadoff hitter. Yeah, Clayton Blummel on the mound. That could have been a balk. I don't know if he stepped off there. But runner causing a little havoc of Masso. With nobody out, runner on first base. Blummel deals wide. Malachi Lyon with 2 base hits today. He stole a base and also got thrown out at second base. Kaler, the catcher at the time, threw him out. Let's see what Lyon can do here. Just misses on the outside. 3-0 now. Trying to be a little too fine. Clayton Blummel on the mound. Checks on the runner again. Masso dives back safely. He was on his toes. Good job by Blummel. I thought he could get him, but he dove back safely under the tag. 2-0 the score. 3-0's the count. He's not going to be bunting here. He's definitely taking a pitch. So 3 balls, 1 strike. He was just faking the bunt there. Malachi Lyon. He's not going to be bunting. Nobody out. Runner on first base. Dominic Masso, the leadoff hitter. Now Malachi Lyon bats. Heads up. Foul ball. Heads up. Full count now, 3-2. Mr. Masso collecting that foul ball. Thank you, Mr. Masso. There goes the runner. He steps off. He's got a rundown now. He's caught in between. He gives it to the second baseman, throws it over to first base, and oh, wow, gets away briefly. That could have been dangerous. Good backup by the catcher, Braden Kaler. Kaler was all over that one. Shortstop tried to get Masso, but Masso dove back safely. Got away from the first baseman. That could have been dangerous. Good backup, though, by the catcher, Braden Kaler, as the ball got away from first baseman Reynolds. Braylon Reynolds could not handle that throw from the shortstop. Here we go back to action. Nobody out. Runner on first base. Slammed into right field. He pulled that one. It's going to be over the head of the right fielder, and it lands for a base hit. Going to second base is Lyon. Going to third, and he's going to send him. We might have a play at the plate, and we're going to have a play at the plate. And he's thrown out at third base, at home plate. He is out. Wow, what a great job by Kaler to catch that one and tag the runner. Is trying to score. He is cut down. Masso is thrown out at the plate. With nobody out, he sent him. Malachi Lyon with a bomb double, getting to third base on the throw from the outfield to the infield. Kurt Ortega now coming to bat. Team Tyenos trying to push the envelope. Clayton Blummel, though, pitching to Ortega here. Ortega slams it just over the head of the leaping shortstop. Run's going to score. RBI base hit. Kurt Ortega wasting no time ambushing Clayton Blummel on that swing. RBI base hit for him. Scoring Lyon. Masso was retired on the relay throw. Lyon credited with a double and now getting a run. Malachi Lyon doing a great job today for Team Tyenos. Kurt Ortega, the big RBI base hit. Malachi Lyon has had a really nice day at the plate. He has been an all-star in this game. Reaching base all 3 times, 2 singles and a double. Takes a strike. Brian Calderon. Big Brian Calderon, this Taino team doing everything right today. Good defense. There goes Ortega, the runner. Throw down is not in time. He steals that base standing up. Good throw by Kaler. Ortega coming off for a pinch runner, the catcher, Kurt Ortega. Kurt Ortega coming through with an RBI base hit. Extend the lead, 3-0. 3-0 is the score. That was a huge base hit from Ortega. Ball slammed into right center field. Going to be a tough play for the right fielder coming over and taking it. Calling off the center fielders. So good job by the right fielder right there. Two outs now. 2 outs. As the dangerous, cold-hearted killer, stone-cold killer, Nat Greenslet, comes to bat. Calderon has been held in check by Conquistadores today. Clayton Blummel now deals with a big at-bat right here. Runner in scoring position still. That's Rosenberg on second base. He is running for Ortega. Here's the pitch. Taken inside for a strike. Good spot right there from the pitcher, Blummel. Nat Greenslet. Let's see if he has the green light to swing away. He's been awesome this PRIBL so far. Let's see if he can cash in the runner from second base. Takes wide to even the count. 1-1. Nat Greenslet. His head coach encouraging him to pick up the runner from second base with 2 outs. Big at-bat in the game right here. 3-0 the score. Takes a strike right there. Good pitch from Blummel. Blummel's done a really nice job of pounding the strike zone. Two outs now. Runner still in scoring position. That's Rosenberg running for Ortega, who had an RBI base hit. Then he stole second base. Slam to the third baseman. Third baseman fields it and fires across the diamond to retire. Nat Greenslet, big out right there with a runner on second base. They do score 1, though, Team Tyenos. The score after 5 full innings, 3-0. Conquistadores coming to bat, down by 3. They haven't scored yet. They've been shut out for the first time. Conquistadores in danger of losing their first game in the PRIBL. Down 3-0. Coming to bat, Conquistadores. Live in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. This is Anthony DeSanto, encouraging you to stay with us and stay hydrated. I'll be back. Stay with us. Welcome back once again. This is Anthony DeSanto bringing you this live broadcast from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. Hope you're enjoying wherever you're viewing from. This is the voice that's heard but never seen. Conquistadores have not scored yet, but they send up one of their best hitters, if not their best hitter, Connor Anderson. Anderson has been fantastic in the PRIBL. He got a base hit in his first at-bat. Takes a strike right there. Let's see what Anderson can do, and the Conquistadores here down by 3. Tyenos scored in the bottom of the 5th inning. They scored early, 2 in the 1st inning, and then have been shut out ever since and scored in the bottom of the 5th inning, that 3rd run. Comes up empty on the wild swing. Good pitch right there from Lyon to retire the dangerous Anderson on the strikeout. Anderson is retired. Setting up the 4-hitter, Braylon Reynolds. Reynolds bats now. Reynolds needs to do well and get aboard. He's hit the ball well today, but not much to show for it. Calls time. Swings that awesome neon highlighter green bat. Comes up empty on the big swing again. Good pitches right there. Big swings from Reynolds. Just missing those last 2. Malachi Lyon attacking these hitters of Conquistadores. This is a big half inning right here with the lead. Pitching with confidence. Malachi Lyon and team Tyenos. Here's the pitch. Comes up empty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Reynolds goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts from Malachi Lyon. Team Tyenos is rolling right now with confidence. Setting up Jehoshua Smart. Smart's had a nice day at the plate. Got a base hit in his first at-bat. Then grounded out in his next at-bat. Here's his 3rd at-bat. Comes up empty on the big swing. So Malachi Lyon is fooling these Conquistadores. He's just had an excellent showing on the mound this half inning. Cues that one foul. Now in a big hole. 0-2 is Smart. Lyon and Tyenos are just playing excellent. Great defensive team are the Tyenos. So 2 outs, both on strikeouts. Let's see if he can strike out the side with Smart here. Slams it into center field. Center field are going to play it on a hop. Another hit for Jehoshua Smart. He's had a really nice PRIBL. Pastor Smart cheering on his son. Two hits now for Smart. Sends up Braden Kaler, the catcher for Conquistadores today. Kaler's had a really nice PRIBL. Let's see what he does here in this situation with 2 outs. Bats with a runner on first base. That's Smart. Malachi Lyon struck out the first 2 batters and then gave up a hit to Smart. That's how he's on first base. And now Kaler bats with 2 outs. Takes a strike on the corner, hits the corner. Big pitch right there to start him off. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. 2 outs, runner on first base. Let's see what Smart does here in Team Conquistadores as they send up Kaler. Kaler, the batter, bats with a wide open stance. He's been extremely scrappy in this PRIBL. Cut on and missed, way behind that one. And strike 3, Kaler down on strikes. So that's back-to-back-to-back strikeouts. Malachi Lyon striking out the side. They leave Smart on first base. No score from the Conquistadores as Team Tyenos playing with tons of confidence. They want to beat these Conquistadores and give Conquistadores the first loss here in the PRIBL. They're undefeated, and Team Tyenos looking to tarnish that record. We'll be back momentarily. Score is 3-0, and Team Tyenos coming to bat with the lead. Looking for more. All right, back in live here. First pitch in the top of the sixth inning. Or sorry, bottom of the sixth inning. Oh, man. So we're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Team Tyenos are the home team, so Conquistadores might get one more at-bat. They failed to score in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. This is a huge game for both these teams in the PRIBL and league play right here. These are probably the best two teams, I think, so far since I've been here since Monday. They've played each team has played 4 games. Team Tyenos, both these teams, Conquistadores and Tyenos, they tied in their first game 3-3. So this is definitely a statement game. As Clayton Blummel's back on the mound, Blummel did a nice job last half inning. Ball's fouled off and fouled straight back. It's big Tate Riley, the batter. Riley gave it a ride in his last at-bat. Ball slammed into foul territory. First baseman ranging over and snagging that one. Big out right there. So Blummel retires Tate Riley. That's a big first out. So Blummel retires the first batter of this half inning. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. The little bit of a drizzle rain in the area, but that's every day. Adrian Rodriguez, the batter. Rodriguez walked in his first at-bat, then he grounded back to the pitcher in his second at-bat. Here's his third plate appearance. Comes up empty, opened up a little bit there. Swung at the high one. We saw Adrian Rodriguez last year in the PRIBL and was absolutely fantastic. He is an absolute gold glove caliber shortstop. Now in the hole 0-2. See what Blummel has for the 0-2. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. Slaps that one foul and out of play. Watch out. Good job by Braylon Reynolds, the first baseman for Conquistadores. He caught that last one from Tate Riley, who popped it up in the cavernous foul territory by first base, and he tried to catch that one, but that was out of play. 1 out. Adrian Rodriguez, the batter, with 2 strikes. Checks his swing, holds his swing for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Adrian Rodriguez. Tyenos fouls that one off the plate and squirts foul. Adrian Rodriguez has excellent bat-to-ball skills. His mom in attendance, rooting on her son. Slams that one into center field. Center field's going to have to play that one on a hop. That was a laser to center field. Adrian Rodriguez is aboard with a base hit. He knows how to hit. Fantastic player. Adrian Rodriguez with a base hit in his 3rd at-bat. That's his 2nd time on base, Adrian Rodriguez. Let's see if he's in motion. Clayton Blummel now pitches to the hitter for Tyenos. Caleb Carey bats from the left side. Let's see if he can pull one here to move over Rodriguez. There he goes on the first pitch. Throw down is a short one. Rodriguez steals that base easily. Adrian Rodriguez shows off his wheels. Another stolen base for Tyenos. It's the 4th stolen base for Team Tyenos. Takes a strike right there, Carey. Good pitch from Blummel, and the Conquistadores find themselves in a 3-0 deficit as they... Oh, Adrian Rodriguez, fantastic base runner, was dancing as Carey takes that one for a strike. 2 strikes on Caleb Carey. Adrian Rodriguez, you got to watch him if you're an infielder or a pitcher. Got to defense him closely. Fouls that one off. Stays alive there. I've been really shocked thus far, and I'm sure you are if you're a fan of the Conquistadores, failing to score, being shut out in this game. Checks on the runner Rodriguez with an inside move. Blummel doing his best to keep in the head of Rodriguez as Rodriguez tries to offset the timing of Blummel. There's the shortstop coming and checking on him. Here's the pitch from Blummel. Just low and outside. 2-2 now. With the runner in scoring position, Rodriguez would definitely score on a base hit. He's got excellent wheels and instincts on the base paths and on the baseball field. Adrian Rodriguez takes his lead. Takes wide. 3-2 now. Full count to Caleb Carey. Caleb Carey and Team Tyenos looking for some more with one out. Carey bats from the left side against the right-handed hurler, Clayton Blummel, on for the second inning of relief. Comes set, deep breath, checks on Rodriguez again and again. There goes Rodriguez on a stolen base attempt. Throw to third, it's a good one. Just save, just save. That was a close play, dangerous play, but it pays off. Runners now on first and third. Carey walks, stolen base. That's the second stolen base from Adrian Rodriguez in this inning. He stole second and stole third. He's now on third base. Caleb Carey walking for the second time. Caleb Carey also has a stolen base, so they better check in on him, and they do. But be careful. Excellent speed on third base. Adrian Rodriguez. Runners on first and third at the corners. The corners do come in. Dancing at third, dancing at first. Takes a strike. Good pitch right there from the pitcher, Blummel. There goes the runner on the swing. They fake the throw. There's no way they're going to throw to second base there. Rodriguez definitely would have taken off. Is Nuevez, Miguel Nuevez, the batter, I think. Bats with the runners on second and third. Infield comes in. Nuevez walked in his first at-bat. Slams it. Watch out, Adrian Rodriguez. Holy cow, Santa Maria. Almost hit him. The ball was slammed. Foul. If that ball was fair, 2 runs definitely would have scored from second and third. But almost hit the runner taking his lead, Adrian Rodriguez, warning all base runners to watch out when taking that lead. That's taken for a ball wide. Nuevez walked earlier. Rosenberg on deck. Takes wide too. Blummel digging himself in troublesome spot. Has Nuevez in a 2-0 count, hitters count, big time. With the bases loaded, the infield's in. Runners on second and third in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Blummel. Gets away from the catcher. Rodriguez is going to trot in and score the first run of this inning. It brings the score to 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Huge run just came across. Adrian Rodriguez got aboard on a base hit. Stole second, stole third, and scores on the wild pitch there. Wow. In trouble, Conquistadores. Down 4-0 now with a runner on third base. Caleb Carey walked, stole second base, got to third on the wild pitch. Nuevez the batter. Let's see if he can catch the runner in. Infield still in. The pitch from Blummel is a good one. Popped up in the infield. Runner gets back to third. It's going to be in foul territory. Good catch. Be careful there. Don't Cadillac that one. That's a big out right there. You caught that with only one hand. You want to two-hand that one, but I guess not. So big out right there. So Nuevez is retired. This is Rosenberg, the batter. Rosenberg bats for Masso. Taken outside for a ball. Looks like there's pasta for lunch today. Yep, chicken pasta. Ooh, with pink sauce. Here's the pitch from Blummel, inside and high. As I mentioned earlier, I had some quote-unquote Italian food in Rincon. I'll tell you what, that was not good. Not good. Definitely better pasta here in Aguadilla. My wife and I went to the street festival on Thursday. in Rincon. Beautiful festival, wonderful people. Excellent food there, but not at that Italian restaurant, let me tell you. We had good Japanese food at the sushi restaurant. As Rosenberg walks. Rosenberg is aboard with a walk. Sends up the dangerous leadoff hitter. That's Malachi Lyon. Lyon's had an excellent job, or excellent day at the plate. He's been an all-star for Team Tyenos, and they have the lead. And he's been all over this game. Pitching and hitting, 3 for 3. The only blemish to his day really is he got caught. He had a caught stealing at second base. He got thrown out by Kaler, the catcher for Conquistadors, threw him out. Lyons got a double and 2 singles and a stolen base. He stole in the first inning, but got caught in his second time on base. He slaps that one foul, straight back to the backstop as that ball trickles back onto the field. I love the brick concrete facade here in Aguadilla. The ball hit the brick facade and came back onto the field. Picked up by the third baseman. Caught on and missed. Big pitch from Blummel. That's a good one right there. He has controlled pretty much of that pitch the whole time he's been on the mound in both these innings of relief. 2-2's the count to the dangerous Lyon. Let's see if Blummel can retire Lyon. This would be a big out. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Clayton Blummel throws to Malachi Lyon, the leadoff hitter for Team Tyenos. They scored 1 this inning. They want some more here. There goes the runner from first, fouled off at the plate there. So having to go back is Rosenberg. Rosenberg walked. That's how he got to first base. The runner, Carey, also walked. 1 run is in this bottom of the 6th inning. Taken for a strike. Big pitch from Clayton Blummel. That does it for Team Tyenos. Malachi Lyon finally retired for the first time. He strikes out, leaving runners on first and third. That does it for Team Tyenos. They do score 1. The score is 4-0. 4-0 the score. Let's see if Conquistadores can score. This might be their last turn of at-bats in the 7th inning, coming to you live in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, part of the PRIBL. Thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching. I hope you're enjoying your day. I know I am. Beautiful weather in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, part of the PRIBL. This is Anthony DeSanto. When I'll be back momentarily, I might get some of that chicken pasta. It smells great. Hopefully you're eating something good wherever you are as well. Always stay hydrated, especially in Puerto Rico. Beautiful weather, but always got to stay hydrated. Whatever you drink, water or pina colada, stay hydrated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Top of the 7th inning. This is the final inning. Let's see what Conquistadores can do. They're down by 4. 4-0 the score. Top of the 7th inning, leading things off against Malachi Lyon for Team Tyenos. His hat flies off. Conquistadores need to get somebody on base. They are down by 4. They need 4 to stay in this game. They tied 3-3 in their first game, but now bat in the hole 4-0 against Team Tyenos. Ball's hammered to the third baseman. Nice backhanded play by the third baseman. Throws across his body and across the field. Can't handle it. So getting to second base. Big time at bat right there. Huge opportunity for Team Conquistadores right now with the runner on second base. Runner on second base takes his lead. That's Theodoros. So Theodoros does a nice job of getting on, reaching in the top of the 7th inning. Slam to the shortstop, picking it off in the air, Adrian Rodriguez. Jaziel Baez is retired. I'm sorry, that was Kapono Kahale. Kapono Kahale reaching on in the 7th inning. He's on second base now. That was Baez, and now we have Joel Cortez. Joel Cortez bats now. Trixie on deck. Let's see if Joel Cortez can score the runner. Kapono takes his lead. Hat flies off again. Malachi Lyon pours in a strike to the leadoff hitter, Joel Cortez. Cortez has reached base all 3 times. 2 walks and a single. They need more base runners. That runner on second base doesn't mean a whole lot. Down by 4. Takes another strike. Good pitch right there. Malachi Lyon working quickly. There's 1 out in the 7th inning. This is it. Last chance for Conquistadores. Their 3-0 record is on the line. There goes the runner. Slapped just foul out of the reach of the first baseman. Lands in foul territory. Going back is the runner Kapono. Kapono reaching on the error from the third baseman. That ball was thrown away, and that's how he got to second base. He's now on second base in scoring position for Cortez, fouling that one off. Kapono was on the move again. So Kapono Kahale on the mound. He was on the mound to start things off for Conquistadores. Threw the ball really well. He threw 4 good innings. He's been an excellent pitcher, excellent player. Kapono in the PRIBL finds himself on second base. Joel Cortez finds himself in a hole. Let's see if he can get on base. He's the leadoff hitter for these Conquistadores. The Conquistadores are 3-0. They're undefeated with that 1 tie. They tied 3-3 against the Tyenos. Tyenos looking for a revenge game here. Cues that one to the first baseman. Inside outs, that one gets jammed for the second out. First baseman steps on the bag. 2 outs now, runner on third base. Julian Trixie, the last hope for Conquistadores. Connor Anderson, the 3-hitter for Conquistadores, picks up the bat from Cortez. Anderson on deck. He's the 3-hitter. Julian Trixie now. Runner on third base, Kapono, takes his lead. Fouls that one Good job of attacking. Julian DeTrixie, the batter. Malachi Lyon looking to end the game right here. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. This is it. 4-0 the score. In a hole, Julian DeTrixie. Malachi Lyon looking to finish off these Conquistadores. This is a big game for Tyenos and Conquistadores. Tyenos have the lead. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of that. Watch out. Dugout foul ball. Julian DeTrixie is battling down to his last strike. Conquistadores down to their last strike. 2 outs. Runner on third base. 4-0 the score. Team Tyenos and Malachi Lyon looking to close out these Conquistadores and give them their first loss in the PRIBL. 2 outs. Fouls that one off again. He is battling Julian DeTrixie. Never say die. Conquistadores, they're a scrappy, scrappy bunch. Blessed with a lot of team speed, tons of baseball IQ, but find themselves in a 4-0 hole right here in the last inning. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Malachi Lyon throws it in the dirt. Here comes the runner. We're going to have a play at the plate. And he's safe. Slides in for the first run. Took it and gambled, and the gamble pays off, so he scores. First run of the game for Conquistadores. 4-1 the score, down by 3. Julian DeTrixie bats with nobody on base. 2 outs and 2 strikes. Connor Anderson would be next if Julian DeTrixie can prolong this game. Malachi Lyon wants to end it right here. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Taken. Strike 3. Locked him up. Put it in the books. That does it for this game. Final score, 4-1. Players come on the field to shake hands. Now that was a great game. Final score, 4-1. Great pitching from both sides. Malachi Lyon really settling things down. Starting pitcher Javier Lopez. Kurt Ortega with the big base hit RBI. Malachi Lyon did a phenomenal job today. He was the highlight of the game. Reaching base 3 out of 4 times. He went 3 for 4. 2 RBI, or 2 singles and a double. Excellent base running from Team Tyenos. Conquistadores scored the 1 run. They lose their first game, improve their record. Team Tyenos to 3-1. They're on a 3-game win streak. They're 3-1 now with 1 tie. Conquistadores are also 3-1 with 1 tie. They're tied now. In first place, Adrian Rodriguez came back to the PRIBL in his first game back. Really showcased a nice glove at shortstop. So that does it here for the morning game. 4-1, final score. Conquistadores go down. Team Tyenos, well-played game. They get their win against Conquistadores after they tied in their first game earlier in the PRIBL this week. 1 o'clock game is coming up next. Peregrinos and Pelicanos. But I'm not going to be here for that game. I'm going to be bringing my wife to the airport, so I'm going to miss that one. So I'm sorry I have to leave you for that game. Pelicanos and Peregrinos. Pelicanos are 1-3, and Peregrinos are 1-3 as well. They're going to be looking to improve their record, so both teams are 1-3. So one team will be 1-4, and the other team will be 2-3 after that game. And this is Anthony DeSanto signing off. Final score 4-1. I'll see you when I see you. Live in the PRIBL in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, part of the College Wooden Bat League. Hope you're enjoying your day and the broadcast. This is Anthony DeSanto signing off.